So this is going to be a tarot and oracle card reading for all signs. Let's get into it and find out what you need to know using this issues deck. So what issues are you having with somebody or a situation, or what's went on in the past? If it doesn't resonate with you for past or present, it could be what's going to happen in the future. This reading is a general collective reading, so you need to use your intuition to know if it's for you or what parts are for you. It's also meant to be timeless, which means it shouldn't matter when I create or post this reading. So you could see it. I could have created it a year ago, and especially if it's older, then it's definitely meant for you. But either way, you got to find out for yourself. If you're not sure, get a personal with me. Okay. So you're this person, which probably not. It's probably somebody you're dealing with, who, it says, a bullshit storyteller. So their shit don't add up. Bullshit detected, lies after lies. So you're dealing with somebody that's like a compulsive liar, maybe even. And you might feel disconnected from this person. Now, when you first met them, obviously, maybe they're a narcissist. Maybe they seem like a narcissist. Maybe they love bombed you. So maybe you didn't realize this at first. But now you might feel disconnected from this person. You might feel like you're having a hard time bonding with them. And this says mentally and emotionally detached. So they might seem like they're mentally and emotionally detached from you. And that might also be why you're having a hard time bonding with them. And I'm feeling like maybe it wasn't that way in the beginning and you just want things to be how they were, or you're wanting to move on, because it's very hurtful to be committed to somebody or be involved with somebody and not know how they're feeling, not know if it's going to get better, and just be kind of in limbo. So it's like maybe you don't know for a fact that they're lying, but stuff isn't adding up. You just have that inner knowing. And because they're also feeling, seeming disconnected, that's making you wonder. So I'm sorry that you've had to deal with that. Let's use this Rose Tarot to try to find out a little bit more. What's going to happen in the future, or what's happening now? Like, what do we need to know? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay. So maybe there's somebody that can change. Maybe there's somebody somehow, some way that can change, because, maybe they're not a true narcissist, even if they may come off like one, or maybe their lies, something inside them changes, which can change that. Because we have the Three of Cups, and it says here to make friends, but that's like celebration. And we have, so here's that card. We have Five of Cups. Well, the Five of Flutes, Five of Cups. It says, sorry, I'm the worst. I fucked up. And there's like a cake that says, sorry, I'm the worst. So I feel like this person's going to come back and apologize, definitely. And that can bring in change, because it's a 5, right? And maybe that's going to bring about celebration. Now, 3s can be third party, but I'm not going to say that just off of that card, because it's not really like a sad card per se. 5 of Cups can be sad. So I feel like you might have broken up with them, or you will, and that because Five of Cups is like somebody who walks away and they're sad, but they're not focusing on what's still standing. They're only focusing on what's went wrong. So I feel like, you know, you may have felt some kind of way about their lies and about their feeling disconnected from you. Maybe they were breadcrumbing you and just still in your life, but not really giving it their all. But I feel like you break up with them, or you did, and they're going to come back apologizing, and that might bring some celebration for you. But we also have fantasy suites here, so I feel like, I mean, we've got celebration and somebody going to the fantasy suite, and there's a heart with a key. So I don't get the energy that this is them going to the fantasy suite with somebody else, although it could be. We're going to see what's going to come out here. We do have celebration here to make friends. So they could be saying, I'm sorry that I celebrated with other people and went to the fantasy suite with other people. We also have the contestant, so it could be that that's what they're saying. Let me get a little more here. So the contestant would be, there's a little unity symbol there. I mean, that could be, you know, this is like the Final Rose Tarot. It's like the Bachelorette show, right? And so there's lots of contestants. There's lots of options. So we get the contestant card. So this could be saying, hey, they're going to come back and they're going to apologize and say, I fucked up. Maybe because they were celebrating with other people, going to the fantasy suite with other contestants. Could be that. I don't get that energy though. I feel like it's, I fucked up. I want things to change. I want to celebrate with you. I want to go to the fantasy suite with you. Maybe they want to pick you as a contestant. But let's just keep pulling for me to get some clarification on that, because that could go either way. What are these cards, spirits? Can you give us some clarification on these cards? When they come back and they apologize and they say, sorry, I'm the worst, I fucked up. What are they wanting with the person watching? Because we're assuming this is someone else that's going to come and apologize to you and say, I fucked up, I'm the worst. What are they wanting? And it could be both of those scenarios. It could be that they're going to come back because they did pick somebody else or got busy with somebody else, but then they also wanting to make things right with you and wanting you to be that person. So we got Page of Fire, which is Page of Wands. So they are going to come in with a message. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, it could be both of those scenarios. Take what resonates with your intuition or with what happened or whatever. But I feel like, because we did have, that they lied a lot, right? Their shit wasn't adding up. So it's very possible, whoever this is for, that's why they're coming back to apologize, because they were out meeting new friends, getting in a fantasy with somebody else, with other contestants. But I think it's like both, because now they're wanting to apologize to you, and they're wanting it to be you that goes to the fantasy suite. They want to pick you, the contestant, which is you, and celebrate with you, because we have Page of Fire, and that says news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. But I feel like this is, in my regular deck, the Page of Wands is somebody that comes in with an offer. Pages are messengers, but it's a very passionate offer, sexual. So I do think the keywords here are outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. So I feel like this person's going to come back in, maybe with a confident demeanor, wanting something sexual with you. They have a lot of passion for you. You guys have a lot of chemistry physically. What else, spirits? And so in my bonus extended readings, I always do what's going to happen 6 months to a year sooner. But in my first part, I always do long term. So this is long term. So I don't know when this is going to happen. We don't know timing. And in the bonus extended, we can, zero in and try to find out, clarify this more and find out what you can do to help with this. See, we have Five of Water again. That's Five of Cups. Things were not turning out the way you had hoped, or for them, they were not turning out the way they had hoped. And it says not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilt milk. So that's what we were saying earlier. that this person's going to come in because things didn't happen the way they wanted them to. And it might have been their fault because they were the ones lying, and they might have been detaching themselves from you. Maybe they were scared, whatever. But listen to your intuition. You are the high priestess. You are very intuitive. So listen to your intuition, but there's also a need to have patience here. So this isn't going to happen necessarily right away. Consider carefully what you want before acting. So I feel like this is saying they're going to come in with this passion and fire, and they're going to want to go to the fantasy suite with you. They want to pick you now, when in the past maybe they had picked somebody else to go to the fantasy suite. They want to celebrate with you. They're sad that things went the way they did. They're sorry. They know they fucked up. They want things to change. But you're going to need to have patience because maybe they're not changed yet. So, as we always do, we have twin flame readings. I have them a lot. And it usually goes that they're going to come back one more time incorrect, right? And then you have to set boundaries, walk away, yada, yada, yada. And then eventually they change. Eventually they have their spiritual awakening, they change. But you're going to need to have patience because when they come in with this Page of Wands, wanting to take you to the fantasy suite, they have not dropped their ego yet. They have not had their full spiritual awakening. They have not healed yet. So they're still going to be an ego. They're still going to be immature emotionally and spiritually. So you're going to need to have patience. Listen to your intuition. Consider carefully what you want before you act. So they might come in saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I messed up, and propositioning you to the fantasy suite. And you might feel like, oh, I'm so happy that they chose me. Oh, I really want them. Because even though they were a liar and we're disconnecting, there's something about them that you really want, right? But they're saying, no, trust your intuition. Because you might also feel like, but something, I don't know if they've changed. I don't think they've changed. Yeah, trust your intuition. Now, just in case this reading isn't for you, actions speak louder than words. Open up the door a little bit, see what they have to say. But trust your intuition. Especially if you're a woman, we have woman's intuition, right? We know. So that's what I have so far for you. Just looked at the clock. It was 12:21. That's one of my numbers. So you might be seeing 12:21 as well. It's a twin flame number. It might be a twin flame situation. It's mirroring. So this person's going to come in. Like I said, I think it's both. I think they had picked this other contestant, but I think they're now going to be picking you. So everything I said, I think it's both situations, or it could be some with some people, some with another, but they're going to come in and they're going to make an offer to you, very passionate. They're going to say they're sorry. They know they fucked up, but be careful because chances are they have these feelings for you. They do, but they're emotionally immature and they're not healed yet. They have not gone through this major transformation yet. So it's not time yet, probably. That's why it says have patience. This is number 2. And 2 is another one of my numbers for love. And it's also about like having balance in love, balanced connection. So I think eventually you'll get there. We do have a 9 here, which suggests you're close to the end of a cycle. You're not there yet, but you're close. So I do think in the future things can change for you. We're going to get into the bonus extended. We're going to get more cards to see what's going to happen in the future, and specifically in the next 6 months to a year or sooner, and what you can do if you really want this person, what you can do to manifest something better, what pitfalls might be coming up. So if you believe this is for you, let me know down in the comment section, but also go down below and click my Patreon. You can go over there, you can sign up immediately and watch the rest of this video. By signing up, you also get access to a month's worth of all of the readings that I've done up until this point and all the readings that I do going forward. So not just this one reading, it's only $5.55. So it's an awesome investment to get all these extra details of these readings and extra advice from Spirit. So go there now. I'll meet you there. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well. And if you want a personal reading from me, you can get it on my website, www.bossswitch1111.com. I will see you in the bonus extended.